If you're worried about planning the wrong activities on a cruise, you are not alone. I planned my cruise days completely wrong my first time. In this video, we're breaking down the best things to do on board so that you don't make the same mistakes I did. What's up everybody, this is your girl Jen. Welcome to Cruiseaholics Anonymous. Today we're going to talk about what all can you do on a cruise ship that's fun. We're going to look at skydiving, bumper cars, scavenger hunts, rock climbing wall, flow riders, surfing, casino, the music hall, music shows, all the things. We're going to talk about which activities are free, which activities cost extra, and how you're going to book these activities. And yes, people, you can skydive on a cruise ship. So let's jump right into it with Ripcord by iFly. Probably the most heart-pounding attraction on Ovation is the Ripcord by iFly. This is an onboard wind tunnel that simulates skydiving. So you're not actually skydiving, okay? You're not actually skydiving, but you're actually skydiving. You're gonna wanna get to your appointment about 15 minutes before your reservation. One of the coaches will take you and the other participant in a little room. You guys will watch a safety video, and on this video, they will show you hand signs that you're gonna need to learn, and that you're gonna make these hand signs when you're in the wind tunnel. Now, once you all go through that video, then they'll take you over to the little room to put your suit on. Once you all get suited up, you go up to the vertical wind tunnel and get ready to fly. You're gonna step into this vertical wind tunnel, float on like this column of air. This air is gonna be blowing from the bottom. It's gonna push you up. You'll have your coach in there in the glass with you. It's one of those attractions that people sign up for early. So if you wanna do this, you need to go ahead and book this early. If you waited to the last minute and wait till you get on the cruise, you need to go straight to the desk and book your appointment. Is it free? Well, yes and no. So many sailings will offer one complimentary flight session per guest. This is often during port days or as a promo slot. Royal Caribbean lists Ripcord as an onboard activity, but it also sells paid sessions, and you can find this in the cruise planner. For the free option, you're only going to get about a minute to go, so 60 seconds literally. For paid options, if you want more airtime, you can buy extended or extra sessions. Typically prices are between $30 and $50 depending on your sailing. Make sure you check the price on this ship excursion during Black Friday so you can get a better deal. If you want to try skydiving on your cruise, you want to book your free slot as soon as you can get into the app because the free slots go quickly. Again, arrive 15 to 20 minutes early to get the safety briefing, to get gear fitted. If you're late, they will give your slot away. You definitely do not want to wear loose-fitting clothing to this excursions, and you absolutely do not wear flip-flops. If you're nervous, just go first. That's exactly what I did. I was nervous and I went first. I'm like, let me get this over with, and it was so much fun. If you fall in love with it, you can always buy another paid session on board or buy the cruise planner later. Next up, let's head over to the Seaplex for bumper cars. Yes, y'all, bumper cars. And yes, these are complimentary. Royal Caribbean advertises bumper cars as a Seaplex experience. And Seaplex on Ovation transforms frequently into roller skating sessions, bumper cars, basketball, circus school, which we'll see later, and more. Bumper cars are run as scheduled activities, so check your app, and they're one of the most fun, chaotic free rides on board, if you can imagine. Here's what you can expect. Rides are going to run in short sessions, a few minutes per group. I think we had like 10 minutes with my group, with music and lights. There aren't any reservations required. Just show up close to the posted start time and get into line. Lines will form fast on sea days, so you want to get there early so that you don't have to wait. If you're with kids, get to the first sea day bumper car slot or the session right after lunch. The lines are going to be a lot shorter at those times. You can find extra and paid items around the Seaplex. The Xbox area consoles may be free to use for casual play, but arcade machines and prize games cost extra, so bring small bills or a card if you want to play in the arcade. By the way, if this information is helpful and you're enjoying the content, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more Cruiseaholics cruise content. The Ovation runs multiple scavenger hunts and interactive game shows along the style of photo type scavenger hunts. So they'll say, go take a photo of yourself by the rock climbing wall, or Go take a photo of yourself eating pizza. One of the more well-known quest type game shows that Royal Caribbean hosts is called The Quest. These are late night adult scavenger hunts. These are not for children. We found the moving butterflies. The rock climbing wall is a Royal Caribbean classic and it's free. It's an outdoor multi-route wall with incredible ocean views. The Royal Caribbean lists the rock wall as an included activity, so no reservation is required and your equipment is provided. So you get there and the staff will harness you and show you how to run your rope. There are age, height, and weight restrictions for safety, so make sure you check the app or with the crew for specifics. Ever wanted to learn how to surf? Flow Rider is the ship's surf simulator. Basic rider access is included, so you can queue up and take turns riding for free. But if you want a dedicated lesson or some private coaching, that's going to be a paid upgrade. It's going to be around or average $69 per person. Make sure you get in on those Black Friday deals. Private sessions can cost more and can be hundreds of dollars for private time. So one thing that a lot of people think is cool to do on board the Ovation of the Seas is the North Star. This is that glass observation capsule thingy that lifts you up over the side of the ship for a 360-degree view of the ocean and the ship. On most sailings, the North Star is an extra cost, especially during sea days or at popular ports. I'm not trying that. I'm not that interested in this. It doesn't look worth the cost, and I'm not scared. It just doesn't look like it's worth the cost to me. But it's to each his own. If you experience motion sickness or anything like that, people say that the North Star is actually a very smooth ride and very slow moving. Now, the casino is an onboard staple, but unlike the experiences we've covered so far, it's not free. I mean, it's free because you don't pay admission to get in, but gambling itself costs money. Tables and slots have minimums. There are hundreds of slot machines and video slots, electronic roulettes, jackpots, table games like blackjack, baccarat. My only recommendation when going to the casino is to have a budget before you go in. Gambling is fun, but it can blow up your bank account quick. Last time I was in the casino, I hit the Royal Caribbean jackpot, and here is that video here if you'd like to go check that out. Now let's talk music hall and shows. So the music hall is Ovation's nightlife hub. Live bands, dancing, theme nights, DJs, guest DJs, Caribbean lists, super fun. The music hall is also connected to the casino, so you can sit and do your slots while listening to music that's going on in the music hall as well. 80s tributes, dance nights. The vibe is going to range from rowdy dance nights to more relaxed late night listening. It's a vibe, and the music hall is free. The drinks inside the music hall are not free. And finally, the Ovation's Royal Theater. This is where they host the headliner shows, Broadway style productions, aerial and variety shows, the comedians, and a lot more. These performances are part of the cruise fare, included for all guests, but Royal Caribbean lets you reserve your seats in advance to secure the best times. The onboard shows typically run 2 performances nightly to match dining times, so there will be an early show and then there will be a later show. You can reserve through the Royal app or at My Royal Cruise before they fill. Try to arrive about 10 to 15 minutes early so that you can get a good seat. I had such a blast on my Ovation of the Seas cruise, and I hope that you will too. If this helped, smash that like button, subscribe to the Cruiseaholics channel, and drop a comment for which activity you're going to do first on the Ovation.